Hello there. Yeah, this is how I make my. That's how I make my thumbnails. Anyways, it's bad o'clock. Yeah, that's not why I started. I just wanted to make a video. Anyways. Yay! This is the third episode. Let me draw a big 3. This is the third episode. So we're gonna see some stuff. First of all, let's go down to here. I don't know why I went down there. Nothing happens there. Something happened to here. Against Eswatini, I think that is, and Lesotho. So they begin pushing in and oh, they're dead. And they just surrender. Now let's look at this peace treaty. Oh, never mind. So now South Africa looks a bit better. Anyways, let's look here. Because here we see Hong Kong uniting with Taiwan under Taiwan. Anyways, I came down here because French Guiana, I think that's French Guiana or Guyana. I'm gonna say Guyana because it's easier. French Guiana gets their independence. Gets their independence. They get an appendix now. Also, my laptop's just going so if you can hear that, sorry about that. Anyways, Greenland manages to get independence and joins NATO. I think I might copy and paste that. Hold on. Yeah, it can. Anyways. Oh, hey. A unification. Equatorial Guinea joins with them. Who join with them? Who join with what I'm pretty sure is the Dominican Republic of the Congo or the DRC. This isn't going to be a visual, but I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what the shape is. Ooh, that looks like a cool shape. And there's all of Hispaniola decides to unite, which is literally just these two. And then Puerto Rico manages to get independence and also join the Northern Atlantic Treaty Association. Because if I go to the very top and I begin going down and down, okay, now that's good. This is about where the thing is, and they are in the Atlantic, so they can join. I just realised the majority of North America can join, as well as Cuba. And quite a bit of Africa, but quite a bit of Africa is not bordering the thing. So sorry, Madagascar. Anyways, there's a little war in here. the war eventually gets so big, because I don't exactly know the relations, but these two join on their team. Alright. And so do they. Lebanon and Syria, and I think that's Iraq. Because I know that's not Iraq. And then they join on the blue team. And these three join on the red team, and they stay out of it. So yeah, those two just instantly die. And then from Jordan, Palestine, and Lebanon, they begin pushing up and begin taking some of Syria. And then after a while, they managed to take the coast after, I'd say, maybe like a month. And then I don't exactly know where the capital is. I'll say it's like here. They begin making a spearhead and manage to take the capital, which then sort of breaks them. They do this to connect all of them up, and then Syria falls. Iraq's like, nope. They instantly leave, and they just die. So all of this goes to Israel, who changed their name to Jerusalem. Now they look like a green bean. The green bean country. Anyways, Syria gets divided between their neighbours. All of this goes to Israel. This goes to Jordan. This goes to Turkey. And this is made into a new Syria with a pro-them government. Israel. Well, I'm still going to say Israel just because it's easier. And I'll probably forget as well. So that happens. Turkey takes up here. And now the Middle East looks different. Now, if you are blind enough to not know what Venezuela, the Balkans, or China look like, or just this area in general, or Africa, you can definitely notice this, or probably notice this. Because Turkey looks like it is a very fat gun. Because look. See? And that little knobbly bit can be the gun thing that goes. Anyways. We see a thing. Papua New Guinea decides to join with Indonesia, making Indonesia a two-continent thing, even though this is what I consider to be Oceania. They don't get to be a part of it. Neither does a lot of Australia, and New Zealand doesn't get to be a part of anything. I'm kidding, New Zealand's a part of it. Anyways, we see something here. Ireland gets their back. And we also see another thing. Scotland gets independence. I'm kidding, that does not happen. Scotland sucks. I'm kidding, Scotland's cool. Anyways, we see Luxembourg join with Belgium, who then join with that's not Denmark, the Netherlands. So now we have a Benelux, which I'm going to call Benelux because it all sounds cool. The Benelux. However, then Papua manages to get independence. And we see something happen here in India. I mean, not in India. Those three decide to join with India. Also, I just want to say, India has a higher population than I think every other continent except Asia. Like 1.6, I think? 1.4. 1.6, 500 million. 1.6 billion? I don't know. Like 600 million. They have like maybe 400 million. And Oceania sucks. Oceania doesn't exist. Obviously Asia has more because if every country except Russia had no one, but Russia had one, that means Asia would have more because, you know, India adds to the population. Hold on. Anyways, we see a little war happen over down here. We see Argentina declare war against Brazil. Which brings them into it, Colombia into it, Chile into it, them into it, and then these two into it on their own sides. So here, they instantly fall to Peru. And then begin pushing into Bolivia, I think that is? Yeah, I remember. They take this. And then they agree that they will not hurt Brazil because they have no beef against Brazil or Colombia. And they're like, okay. Anyways, then Brazil begins invading from the north. And then them, I think that might be Paraguay, I'm not completely sure. Chile and Argentina all begin pushing up from the bottom, I mean from the south. Because it isn't just one country, or again one country, it's 3 countries, they can get quite a bit. And they managed to get all of this. And then Brazil manages to meet up with them. And then begins taking all of this. And then the Peruvians, I think it is, take all of that. Which then leaves them to just die. Peru gets all of that. Brazil gets all of this. and the red team get all of this. Which then leads to some fighting, as the red team begin pushing up into Brasilia is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Brasilia because it sounds cool. Let me have a sip of my tea because I'm British. Oh. Anyways, they begin going up the coast. By up the coast, I mean like up here. But then Brazil's like, Peru, I know you're not on our team, but still help, please. And they're like, okay. They begin slowly pushing across, making a spearhead to Brazil, and I'd say all of this so far has been like 3 months, I'd say. And then with their help, they get this back, and as a little treaty, they get this. So now these two begin pushing down, and eventually push the Chileans out of Bolivia, and then just take out almost all the Argentinians. Who begin slowly pushing back. But because they have Paraguay, I think, and help from Brazil, it doesn't really work. Brazil makes a treaty saying that they can go through their land and they'll give them some land, and they're like, okay. What land do they get? All of this. And they begin cutting across and get to them, and then they fall, and eventually the rest of the Argentinians and the Themians die. So now they begin slowly pushing down and manage to take all of this. Push down yet again and take all of this. And I believe that the area they just took had San Diego in it. It was Santiago, whatever it's called. Which then leads them to leave the war. And then them realizing that they are probably dead, they also leave. Which leaves Argentina to go against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 countries. Oh yeah, let me just. They begin getting massively invaded. And then the Brazilians begin invading from like this little panhandle. And then eventually, after taking all of this, Argentina surrenders. So, damn. You know, it'll just be quicker. Too far. So this goes to them. This goes to them, that goes to them. And then Argentina gets a beating. All of this goes to Peru. And all of this goes to Brazil. And this becomes an exclave that could be taken at any time. Anyways, Chile they managed to keep their capital. They just lose like up to here. And then Argentina creates the Southern Hemisphere Intelligence Treaty, oh wait, no, I just realised what I did. Never mind, they make the South Hemisphere Alliance Pact. I'm kidding, they don't actually, I just wanted to do that. Anyways, this is what the world looks like now. Yay! Bye.